address the video of this girl. Watch.
Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. That is, I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu. So my question is, how do you know if you are to keep...
See, this Gen Z of 18, I don't know, when you look at this girl, I think she's not a Gen Z because I think she's a bit of age. Now, let me start by saying that ethically, by what she said, she might not be wrong. Because according to the training she received in that organization, and that is how they were being trained. But culturally, does she wrong? Yes, absolutely. See, no matter how the level of education you have, no matter how eloquent you are, no matter how fluent you are, you must able to read the room. You must able to know where you are. They say when you are in the room, behave like a Roman. You must able to know when you travel to a place, the first thing you understand is their culture, their behavior, their way of doing things. Because in as much, those people, they are your host country or your host people, you behave like them. Once you come to the Africa, you behave like the Africa way. Because Africa, they are a product of a culture. They have this cultural value, cultural heritage, ability for you to differentiate the environment you find yourself. That is one thing that will put you at the edge. So you will not be able to have this such a global embarrassment. You will not be able to have it. Because these people, they don't want to learn. Maybe perhaps she might travel now. She might go and spend some time for where she go, whatever. Maybe that is the way the culture, they practice the culture there. And you want to carry that culture over to the Africa. We were taught in a way that even though someone is older enough, maybe it's 1 day older enough for you, you must give it that respect. We were taught in such a way. See, I don't understand this Gen Z of 18. Because many people, they are going to go astray because of this internet dispensation. People, they live their culture. They want to copy white man culture. And white man, they are not copying their own culture. Everybody want to behave like the white man. No, white man don't want to behave like black man. We want to behave like them. This unusual civilization, then he make you leave your heritage. And begin to act. Since the advent of the African people, they are begin to copy this Western people. Everything, nothing remains the same again. And these people, they are not. You see someone now, you see an Igbo person, he don't want to speak like Igbo person. He want to speak like America. Yo. Accent don't change overnight. Some people, they are even paying their children's school fees to go and learn accent. What happened to your accent? What happened to your mother tongue? No. The Bible says, train up a child the way he should go, so at the end he will not disgrace himself. Even when the man still conscious him, say, no, don't address me like that. As a well-trained person, he will quickly say sorry. Yet he want to show herself. Even though the organization you find yourself, that is the way they train you. But at least there is no small respect. There is no respect that is too much. You will still come and address him, sir or mister. The man will say, no, put that one aside. There are some places I will go, people would like to call me sir or whatever. I say, no, I'm not a fan of that. But they already fulfill their part. They already give you that respect, that honor. But you say, no, don't put me for that level. I'm never out to there. Parents should be able to culture their children. They should be able to tell them the norms, the ethical value, the societal value, the cultural value is very important. If these girls have know this cultural value, she will find herself in such a mess. A man that is old enough to be your father, a man, not even lead the man status, that old enough to be your father. You hand over microphone. when they go to the school that time, even though the person, you might even see based on that position the person hold at that particular time, if you want to address the person, you will say sir. Why? Because that is the way you culture, that is the way you be trained. Charity begins at home. Guys, let me know what is your take on this video. I will see you again for more video.